AMD just exploded from around $200 to over $560, but the charts are starting to flash a warning sign. Momentum is weakening, stochastics are rolling over, and a possible double top pattern could be forming. Is AMD about to crash towards $400, or is another breakout to possibly $700 still possible? Let's jump into the monthly chart, and right now the price of AMD is at $519.85. And right here in the monthly chart, you can see the massive move that AMD was able to make. This is amazing. But the only thing is that we are far away from this 21 moving average, which is currently at $204.28. You guys know from viewing this channel that once we're far away from this 21 moving average, we either have to come down to meet it, or we have to start going sideways and wait for the 21 moving average to catch up to price, either up here or somewhere in the middle. Now the stochastics RSI are starting to get toppy. The RSI are getting toppy as well. We still have 6 days and 22 hours before this candle closes. If I had to guess, I would think that maybe we're going to close this red, create tweezer tops, and start coming down towards this 21 moving average, maybe make some type of a falling wedge and meet it somewhere in the $400 range, maybe in the $300 something range. Now the other possibility is maybe we close green and we go sideways here for a couple of months, and once this 21 moving average catches up to price, it looks like we're going to be getting a major measured move all the way up here. So let's see what ends up happening, but for sure things are getting overheated, and it does look like things will be cooling down for AMD at the moment. We head over to the weekly chart. You see the same type of idea, far away from the 21 moving average. This one's at $331. We're kind of toppy here in the stochastics. It looks like we want to roll over. The RSI, as you can see, is having lower highs, and we're kind of rolling over as well. And this is kind of has a trajectory pointing upward, kind of showing some type of a rising wedge. Now again, this doesn't mean that we can't get another move up. We could definitely get another move up, but if we do, it'll be possibly one more before rolling over. So it doesn't mean that we have to start coming down. There's still a possibility we could make it to $600, maybe even $700, and then start making a move down. But things are going to be cooling down pretty soon, I believe. Now rising wedges usually break down to where they started. So again, this could end up coming down, and we could hit around $400 or so, meeting up with this 21 moving average a little bit higher here. We head over to the 3-day time frame. We can see that the stochastics are rolling over. I'm seeing a rounded top here for the RSI, far away from the 21 moving average at $396.66. So far we do have some green candles here. Let's see how the rest of these candles continue to work out. This could just go sideways here. This could be some type of a flag that's forming. This is also a possibility. And we go sideways here for a couple weeks, and all of a sudden we do break out and we do go to $700 or more. Let's see what happens. The stochastics RSI could start curving up here soon. On the daily time frame, we do see that the stochastics are in between. The only thing is that the RSI is rolling over, but maybe we could hold it above the 50 here. If we zoom into the stochastics RSI, I'm starting to see some curvature, which shows that we kind of want to roll over. And this is also kind of looking to me like it wants to do a double top. Now we're holding above the 21 moving average, but if we lose it and we break this neckline here, this does look like it could drop us below the 50 moving average, possibly down towards this 80 moving average, and that will be at around $341.79. We head over to the 4-hour time frame. We see it also the stochastics are on the way down. We have some bearish divergence. We're also trying to hold it together above the 21 moving average. Here you can see the M pattern a little bit more clearly. One top, two tops here, and again this measure move could take us down, possibly taking us to about this 100 moving average, which is currently at around $422. So let's see what ends up happening by the time that the stochastics RSI here reset, where we end up on the 4-hour time frame. We head over to the 1-hour time frame. We see that the stochastics are starting to reset. I'm not liking that we're below the 50 here on the RSI, but on the stochastics we see that maybe this could continue to go lower, kind of like how we dipped all the way down here. If that's the case, I do see more downside as well. Here we already broke below the 21 and the 50 moving average. We're trying to hold it above these moving averages, but ultimately if this M pattern does happen, we're going to be losing this 200 moving average on the 1 hour, and that's going to get pretty bearish here for AMD. On the 15-minute time frame, stochastics look like they want to go up, but the RSI is still below the 50 here. And what I'm not liking on the 15-minute time frame is we lost the 200 moving average, we lost the 21 moving average, and the 21 moving average is crossing down on the 200 moving average, which is bearish. Now it kind of looks like we're flagging out here, so maybe we could break out and we could get back above this 50 moving average. But overall guys, I am seeing that there's a possible cool off here, especially especially with this monthly time frame, how far away we are from this 21 moving average. So for right now, I'm feeling a little bit neutral to bearish with AMD of possibly coming down. There's also a possibility that we can make one more move up. I will take a look at this 3-day time frame and see if this double top doesn't happen and brings us all the way down here, if we could fill out this flag. And if we do and we get to the end here, it's possible that we could make it up to above $700. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.